Okay, we're just going nice and slow. Why is the guy running? Why are you running, dude? Oh, there he goes. That guy's done. Oh, that's it. W, we got the win. What is going on, you guys? Today I'm going to be showing you how to win the new final Hex-A-Terrestrial every time in Fall Guys Season 2. So drop a like if you guys are excited to learn how to win this final, and if you guys are new to the channel, I'm Jose, and I make all kinds of Fall Guys videos, so if you're into that sort of thing, you should hit that subscribe button right now. Alright, let's go! Okay, so first I'm going to explain to you how this final round works in case you don't know. The size of the map is determined by the number of players in the final, and it can actually have up to 60 players, so if you have more players in the final, the map will be bigger and you will have more hexagon tiles, and if you have less players, the map will be smaller and there will be less hexagon tiles to run around on. There is only one level of hexagon tiles, but what makes this final interesting is that the tiles will reappear after time. At the beginning of the round, the hexagon tiles will reappear more quickly, and as the round goes on, it will take longer for the hexagon tiles to reappear. The color of the tiles do not mean anything, so the yellow ones don't appear faster than the blue ones or anything like that. They are all the same. The next thing that makes this final really fun is that there is an outer wall surrounding the map, and as the round goes on, this wall will move in closer to make the map smaller so you have less hexagon tiles to run around on, making it more challenging. At a certain point, the wall will not move anymore and will stay where it is until the round is over and only one player is remaining. You can also have a blast ball variation of this final map, and you can throw around blast balls to try to eliminate other players as well. Okay, so now I'm going to tell you guys my strategy to win this Hex-A-Terrestrial final every time. At the beginning, you can pretty much just run around and do whatever you want. The hexagon tiles will reappear really quickly, but I would say that my advice would just be to stay as far away as possible from other players. Someone might try to grab you or cut you off, which could cause you to get eliminated. Especially if you have the blast ball variation, you just don't want to be anywhere near anyone that has a blast ball, because with a good throw, they can definitely get you eliminated. Alternatively, if you want to go on the offensive, you can try to throw some blast balls at other players, and the beginning of the round is a good time to do that. Personally, I don't really like to pick up the blast balls. I just like to kind of focus on the hexagon tiles and try to plan my next moves and where I want to go. The middle of the round is where things start to get a little bit interesting, and you have to think a bit more about your movements more carefully. There probably won't be too many players left at this point, and if there aren't very many players left, then you're probably still safe to kind of just keep running around. But if there are still a lot of players left and the map is pretty small, then you probably want to slow it down a little bit and stop running around so much and start jumping slowly on singular tiles. But you can play this middle part of the round just like you would on any other hexagon final, just like Hex-A-Ring or Thin Ice or Hexagon. You want to kind of just try to cut off the other players so that they don't have any tiles to jump on and that they fall into the slime and you win the crown. This final is a little bit tricky to cut people off, just because when you think that you cut them off and they don't have anywhere to go, the hexagon tiles start to reappear and then they're safe once again. Now for the strategy for the end of the round. At the end of the round, the wall that has been moving in closer will stay where it is, and the hexagon tiles will take much longer to reappear after getting stepped on. For this part of the round, you definitely want to start jumping slow on the individual tiles, but also running quickly at other times to try to cut off other players if you see a good opportunity. If you can, try to remember the route that you run so that you can remember which tiles are going to reappear before the other ones. So in a way, you can kind of retrace your steps and know what areas of the map are going to have hexagon tiles reappear before other areas. Another thing that you definitely want to do on this map is the jump and dive move. This will help you jump across large gaps between the hexagon tiles. When I play this final, just like all the other hexagon finals, you want to be planning your moves and where you're going all the time. So I am constantly looking around and seeing where the other players are on the map and what areas have a lot of tiles and what areas only have a few tiles, and determining whether or not I should be running quickly to try to get rid of a lot of tiles and cut them off, or jumping slowly and waiting for more hexagon tiles to reappear. But just like any new map or new final, you have to practice it and play it a lot to get really good at it. The more you play, the more comfortable you're going to get and the better you're going to be. So if you don't win the first few times that you play, don't worry, it's all good. Just keep practicing and you will be fine. But that is going to do it for today's video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching as always. I hope this video has been helpful and helps you get a bunch of crowns on Hex-A-Terrestrial in Fall Guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Adios.